Hi, I'm Ashley Barlow from Meyer and Barlow Law Firm, and today I thought I would talk to you about some considerations to make when your child that has a disability is nearing the age of adulthood. The first thing most people think about is guardianship. Does my child need guardianship? Will my child qualify for a guardianship? Who will the guardian be? If I'm separated from my child's other parent, would I be the guardian? Would the other parent be the guardian? Or would they be co-guardians? Those are all good questions and things to research. Kentucky has a model called supported decision making, which is a great alternative to guardianship, but also isn't complete independence as an adult. Another consideration is Social Security and Medicaid. What kind of government benefits does my child need? Would my child benefit for? Does my child qualify for these services? And then what kind of options are available in each of those programs? Some Medicaid programs, like Kentucky's, have Medicaid waivers. Kentucky has the Michelle P. waiver, the home and community-based waiver, the supported community living waiver. Some have waiting lists, so sometimes it's smart to get on the waiting list, maybe even for the supported community living waiver, even if you don't think that your child will live independently immediately on attaining the age of adulthood. Of course, another consideration is what to do with education. Is my child going to get a diploma right away? Is my child going to try to defer that diploma or take some extra time to work in transition skills or pre-employment skills? Or do we want to continue along a typical high school kind of track of academics? Of course, or is my child going to graduate and enter the workplace or do some kind of post-secondary education or training like college or some other program? Child support can continue for a child with a disability, so that's another consideration that people often make. And what are the ramifications of continuing child support or discontinuing child support, and how does that look relative to the child's benefits, and that sort of thing. We also talk about job supports that are available. We need to start curating the right employment options for a child, and then also curating the supports that are necessary in order for that person who has now reached the age of adulthood to succeed in employment. So do we need to go to vocational rehabilitation? Do we need to look at agencies that offer job supports, job coaching, other transition training, and job training? And finally, we need to consider an estate plan. Once children, if this is the first time that your child is receiving government benefits, then it becomes very important to make sure that we protect the child's assets so that the child is not either discontinued from services like Medicaid and Social Security, or so that the child isn't unqualified from the start because assets are in that child's name or available to the child. So it's always smart to talk to an attorney about a supplemental needs trust, a first party supplemental needs trust, we call those sometimes D4A trusts, a goodwill that provides for the special needs circumstances, and then, any other documents that are right for your family. So those are some considerations. Each of those could probably have, an hour-long presentation on them, but those are some considerations that families should make when their children are nearing the age of adulthood. And don't forget that everyone has differences, and those differences make us even more beautiful.